Hello my favorite people and welcome back to another video. Hopefully while you're watching this video I'm somewhere warm, enjoying a nice latte or a green juice, enjoying the sun and reading Oscar Wilde because I missed my Oscar Wilde. It is my favorite. Well, you know, you guys know how many times I mentioned Dorian Gray on this channel. I'm not gonna go into it right now. Where are we at? We are sort of like midsummer, and I think for me this is summer of love. I don't know if you guys are sick of me talking about weddings or wedding in particular mine, but this time I'm talking about one of my closest friends who's getting married. One of my bridesmaids, her wedding is very soon. It probably happened already, so you've seen it on Instagram. But the reason why I wanted to say that is because, oh my, how many things I wanted to discuss with you regarding wedding planning, like not my own, but in general. So while prepping for my wedding, I've seen so many TikToks of people saying that during the process of getting married or like planning the wedding, they lost their closest friends, like bridesmaids, maid of honor, like big fights. And it's all because of the stress, or because people actually found that their closest friends were not there for them during the process of wedding planning, or they were very difficult and mean and making it about themselves, or the bridesmaids, etc., were finding the bride to be too much of Brazila. Now, I, touch wood, this is wood, and I'm Balkan after all, did not have that experience at all. Like my friends were literally like, if anything, I loved them more after the wedding than I did before, because they were just like, if that was possible even, because my bridesmaids were my sister, my childhood best friend, people that I met through work at the very beginning of my career, like people I've been friends with for more than 10 years, like Sandra and Noor, people that I met through the career and kind of are like really prominent in my life, like you've seen Kate, Xenia, Caro, you know, it was just like, it was a group, I think, of most incredible girls, and I'm so grateful for them, and they were so wonderful and great and yeah, beautiful. Anyway, that being said, I'm so happy for my friend Kate to stop with wedding planning, because I know that she found it, as I did, like a very annoying and stressful and time consuming, so that like she can have more time free. I felt like after I finished wedding planning, I wanted to apologize to so many of my friends that I wasn't as present or calling them or seeing them as I did before, because I genuinely felt like I have 2 full-time jobs. I don't know if anybody else felt like that, or I don't know if I just really hate planning things. You let me know. But anyway, since you guys know that I'm on holiday now, but I'm filming this before the holiday, you might want to see some of the new things in my wardrobe that I am going to pack in my bag, because the car pickup is coming in 30 minutes. And I'll tell you right away that this red top is coming with me. Look at this, it's kind of like a knit, but very thin, stretchy. It feels so expensive and luxurious, and something that probably like would cost so much money if it was from, I don't know, like the Row, but it's from LILYSILK, and it's beautiful quality, it's great, and it's actually a great price point. So I am not gatekeeping. I'm gonna share with you what I got and what I'm gonna pack with me, because they're like 4 pieces that are actually insane. Everything is really nice, but there are 4 pieces that I have to bring with me, maybe 5, but I just want to show you everything right now. So consider this my very new favorite top in my wardrobe, because it's so easy and it's like seamless, beautiful wool vest, like in a way that you would love this. But what I love about it is that this is the style of like the whole kind of like unique classic key piece in your wardrobe, and I got it in several different colors. I'll show you. So besides the red, I got it in butter yellow, because this for me is a color I really love. I'm trying to embrace a little bit more my color palette as well, but this butter yellow, I love. And of course, a gorgeous taupe. Again, a color that I find so wearable and like universal, you know what I mean? In terms of like these pieces, I know that I can pack this. I already packed my butter yellow Kelly pochette, so I can style that while we're gone. And also like top will go with basically any kind of neutral outfit. I have a good quality but easy pieces, like this is machine washable, it's a merino wool, something that I find really lovely and easy, so you can get in every color. It also comes in black, so I know many of you don't like maybe colors, so you might want to have the top and the black, for example. I don't know, like each to their own, but I just wanted to show you what I like. I also, you will notice I'm wearing these track pants. Let me get up to show them to you properly. Here are these sweatpants. They're so soft and luxurious and beautiful, and obviously they go well with the knit top as well. But actually, what you might not know, that it's part of a set. So there's a matching sweater. Now, this is what the matching sweater looks like. It's short sleeve, which I think it makes it very unique, but very unique cut. Short sleeve, and I love the color as well. Shall I put it on so you guys can see it? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. Well, I mean, guys, even with a touch of red poking, why do I love this so much? I love this so much. I feel like interrupting Filippo from having a little packing session moment just to show him. I normally do not like when like the bottom of the tracksuit are narrow because it's not flattering, but this is so flattering and so beautiful and so nice and so soft. Name Silkery because it perfectly describes what it is, and I love that it's both kind of smart and chic. Like, it's not a tracksuit, you know what I mean? I love the kimono inspired silhouette. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is. It does not look sporty. It looks very chic, but it can be sporty. I really, really, really like this a lot. Now, I do have another pair of top that can go really well with these pants. Let me show it to you. I think this is not normal how beautiful it is. I'm gonna come closer so you guys can see this sweater. It has a beautiful color, so it's quite chic and smart, but it's literally a sweater. The silhouette is perfect. I love the white color. I love that it has a few buttons so you can open it. It says like a really, really chic here, LILYSILK. I don't know if you can see it, which I've been loving on their like leisure wear as well. You guys know that my literally favorite workout kit has been by LILYSILK. I think it's like amazing. I love the brown one. I work out in it all the time, which is why I got a black one as well now. But anyway, I'll get to that later. But this is so beautiful. Look at the details. It's so chic and so lovely. I could wear this with like a pair of denim, white shirts, sneakers, but also like I love a look like this, a little bit of LA. Hold on, let me show you. Pair of flip-flops and a Chanel bag, which looks terrible now because it was sitting on the shelf, but I am loving this vibe, right? How cute and how chic. In fact, I was gonna travel in a pair of shorts, but I feel like traveling in this now. Okay, I need to discuss with myself. I want to show you my favorite pants that are going straight into the suitcase because they're insane, and they're these beautiful silk elasticated waistband, like so chic pants. Let's put them on. How beautiful are these pants? Look at the waistband. Look how gorgeous. Look how nice they fit. I love the color. And I have already packed my favorite. It's like from one of my previous orders, LILYSILK top. Let me show it to you. I really wanted to show you with a white tank top, but you will see it later in the video. Instead, I'm wearing it with this tube top, which is also new, and it's a beautiful silk wool tube top, this kind of ruched. So it looks really, really nice because I'm loving the ruched details, you know? And then, of course, I have the silk satin pants that I think are gorgeous with this bag. Okay, let me put my phone in. And this would be an outfit. Look at this. We have the Chanel from Métier d'Art, my Birkin 25, the silk satin pants. This is going straight into the luggage. I love this. I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and I think this is so chic. And in fact, I can also tuck in the tube top into the pants. And I love this top so much. I also got it in color brown. So here you can see actually what it looks like up close. It's very easy and very nonchalant kind of piece of, you know, something that you can just put on and have in your luggage if you're traveling this summer, because everything from LILYSILK is done in such good material that like it doesn't crease, it's easy to maintain. And that's what I love about the brand, that it's like classic pieces, but they're also not giving you a headache for maintenance, you know what I mean? We have like hooks to hang it, which is also very important for me. And this is the color brown. Shall I quickly put it on? Okay, here's another close-up of the top that I wanted you to see the ruche details. There is a zip here on the side to open it, but I didn't find it necessary. I love the beauty of it. It's so gorgeous. Actually, brown I might like it even more, which is always hard to decide, but I do love it a lot. And I might wear this with like white pants, brown top, and some kind of goldy, like golden flip-flops, golden details, you know, just to add a little bit of something on my holidays. Okay, I need to throw this whole look into the this suitcase. This is my current new favorite workout set, and I've already worn the top. I will put some pictures. I just worn it yesterday actually. I really love it. I think it's so beautiful, and you guys know I'm in my workout era. Yesterday I really realized how much I love this top. It gives you like perfect kind of support while not being like revealing. Like I don't like when they're too low cut or too side cut. This one is perfect. It has like a little bit of a thicker strap and it's just beautiful. Honestly, like for me, LILYSILK's done so good with workout sets, and I told you why before, because they're so easy to put on. I don't find it like too tight or too, like it rips off also my skin when I take it off or something like that. It just feels like my skin can breathe in these, which is for a workout set, very rare. Now, I know you guys know the drill, but I will link every single product that I'm showing you in the description box below, and I will also put a QR code here if you want to shop any of these pieces. But rest assured, I have a few more pieces to show you, maybe on a little bit more autumnal side. So I'm packing this, but I'm not packing the wintry stuff just because I won't need it. However, I still want to show it to you because I know that like if you're like me, you're probably already shopping for slightly autumnal weather. I have this brushed two-tone cashmere sweater, and I love pieces like this. Like, look how beautiful this brushed cashmere is. I've been lately like very much into the brushed cashmere because I think that it's just so soft. It's not too thick, okay? It's not like midwinter. It can be though because cashmere is adaptable, and it looks like, you know, it's like a two-tone. It's not just like gray or taupe. It's a little bit of like a two-tone cashmere. Can you see? Let me ask Filippo, what do you call this? Because my word's escaping. I know what you call this in Serbian. Ah, you call it melange. Melange, wait, hold on. What do you call this color of cashmere?
Taupe.
Yes, but like, can you see it's a little bit not one color? It's like two, three colors.
Melange.
Yes, Filippo. It was not a test, but I couldn't remember. But then it was a test because then I remembered.
So did you remember before I say it?
Yes.
What did you say? Melange?
Yeah, but like last second. I'm so jealous of Filippo's lifestyle. Anyway, let's continue. I think my favorite colors when it comes to fall winter are taupe, burgundy, and also gray. So obviously I had to get it in gray as well. Are you guys surprised? What do you think suits me better, the lighter or the darker? Wait, I'll put it on so you guys can see it. This is so like a cloud, cozy and soft and fuzzy and beautiful. And it's not like one of those things that like flies around, because you might think like looking at it that it's, I don't like mohair that much because I find it very difficult for me. Like it's very hairy, it leaves hair everywhere. This is brushed cashmere, so it's completely different. It just looks a little bit fuzzy, but without the side effects of, you know, the other stuff. So I really, really love this. And look how beautiful is this color. It comes also in like this beautiful, like bluish shade that I particularly love. And this is so beautiful. It's like Mongolian cashmere around the neck. You can wear this with denim shorts, even with white t-shirt under, with the denim jeans, anything you want. And for me, this is so easy to style. I mean, these kind of things, they look good with everything and anything, even with leggings, which I wouldn't wear with leggings. But as a proof that this works well with anything, I'm wearing the sweater with Filippo's denim jeans. Look how baggy and like slouchy and whatever. But this just looks good with everything. Everything and anything. And I love it so much. Saying that, I also got two other tops that I think are super, super cute. Super elegant silk cashmere top. Very, very beautiful off shoulder. And you might be wondering, wait girl, why are you wearing these Filippo jeans? Because have you guys seen the Hailey Bieber Gap collection of jeans? They're all like so low rise. And I realized I don't need to buy new jeans. I can just steal Filippo's because they will sit so low rise and they will look so good, like back in like 2000s when low rise was low rising really, really, really low. And I love this look. How gorgeous is this? We're giving it like a whole new era with the off-shoulder tops. Actually, you can wear this like off both shoulders, but I like to wear it like off one shoulders as it was intended. It has a little, look, oh, I have a tag, I need to remove it. It has a little LILYSILK kind of logo here. It's so soft and beautiful. I need to pack this too because I love how it looks on. Look at this. And you know, like sometimes in the summer, it's very like silk. It's so beautiful. It feels like silky knit, you know? But in the summer evenings, when I get a lot of sun during the day, I tend to feel a little bit cold in the night. So this will be perfect. Or for like a nice little bar evening outfit with the right jewelry. Can we have an all white outfit? I fear so, because I love this top. Very, very light and beautiful. This is another beautiful silk cashmere design, but in a polo. It looks so chic. It's light fit, it's just light and breathable, seamless, so gorgeous. Like a knit like this looks like it should be very expensive, but when it comes to LILYSILK, they really like do not compromise. Like they make great quality, but on a very good price point, which you will prove yourself to if you click on the link below and check it out. I love it. I really, really love it. I don't know if I need this in Greece. I feel like I need this always. Like pieces like this, you know, need everywhere. And even if you're packing for like, let's say hand luggage only for a weekend, this kind of item, you'll be able to just like rewear and wear and style with anything and everything, put off shoulders, you know what I mean? Like that kind of piece. But now I need to close my luggages. I need to throw in a few of these pieces. I need to get dressed. I think I'm gonna travel in the top that you've seen at the beginning, but you haven't seen me wear it. So you will see all of these pieces as well throughout the video in action. Enjoy it. Let's go and close the luggage. And yeah, so let me know which was your favorite piece of these gorgeous summer lovely pieces, and you'll see them throughout now. This is the top I'm gonna travel in. One thing I wanted to show you, so you guys all know about the Road Glazing Milk, the new highlighting milk, what's it called? I don't know. I actually used this only once on my face. I liked it. It was on the day of our rehearsal at the Villa Pizza for the wedding, but I love to put it on my arms because it doesn't give glitter or anything like that, but look at the nice glow it gives. Also, can show off my muscles a little bit, huh? I love it for the body, love it for the legs. It's so subtle, but so gorgeous. So I need to pack that as well as my thing. I have my beauty bag here, and I need to start packing my hand luggage. I need to pack my Noah. This is here. I need the slim. This is empty. Okay, false alarm. I will also need my camera. I love this one. I need to pack a lip balm. Let me fix it now, and then when I'm composed and ready, I will vlog from the car because I'm worried we're gonna miss the flight. Here we are. Styled my hair a little bit, got dressed, it's cute. I just got my meal. Today it's delivery, because like a healthy delivery from a health club sort of thing. Just because, genuinely, guys, I've had so much work to do and so many things that I have to stay at home. Obviously, I'm not gonna cook. You guys know who you're dealing with. And this is my meal. It's a chicken wrap, like a chicken Caesar in a wrap. I know that many of you do not like when I actually eat and film, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Oh, it's still warm. Today is one of those days when I'm like organizing, reorganizing, so now I'm gonna, like, I re-steamed some of my pieces. I have closet here, I have my closet in Milan, as you guys know, because now we live, I wouldn't say we live between the places, we live in Monaco, but we still have a lot of stuff in Milan as well. And I'll be going to Milan relatively soon-ish, so you guys will see that as well. So I'm now trying to take out some of the pieces from the Monaco apartment that I'm like, you know what, this is not really for the Monaco apartment, or like I'm not wearing it here, or I haven't really been wearing it, or whatever. I'm gonna bring those things to Milan, so that's the next thing. I wanna hang up and put all the new bits that you've just seen in the closet. I want to hang them up. I want to have like everything kind of visible, like for example these silk pants, right, that I've just shown you. I really love them and I want to wear them. I don't have enough like trousers here, so I really like need things like this with like elasticated band. I like that I can style like nicely and easily, especially because like lifestyle here in Monaco is so different to a regular city lifestyle. Like when I say regular city, I would say something like Milan or Paris, or I don't know, like you will see later we're gonna go to the gym, and it's kind of like a little bit of leggings, but then a very, very dressed up evening. So I have a lot of dresses in Milan, but Milan is not a dressy city. However, I always need the dresses because sometimes I'm like traveling. So for events and for fashion weeks and things like that, that's when I do need more dressy outfits. But in general, Milan is a very casual city, and Monaco is much more dressed up in the evenings. Like in Monaco, on a normal like Tuesday, you can wear like a full Schiaparelli head to toe outfit. In Milan, not even on a Friday or Saturday. It's not a dressed up city. It's not a city where you can really, you know, dress up. So like basics like these, like the 3 LILYSILK silk tops that I just got, are very useful for me. Basic trousers also here in Monaco, but also in Milan. So I'm kind of trying to divide what I need where, how I'm gonna kind of like do that. And I'm gonna eat now without you guys having to witness that. But like, look, this looks so good, right? Like here you can see it better when it's not in the sun. I'm gonna chill a bit. I'm gonna eat, and then we need to tidy that a little bit before we go to the gym. We go to the gym in around 2 hours. I have such a nice gym routine when I'm in Monaco, honestly. I love it. Like Filippo and I, we go to the gym, we get a protein smoothie that we both love. We always go together to the gym, which I also love. Oh, it's just like such a nice routine, and I'll take you as well with me. And also when I'm home, I feel like my diet is better, I eat more protein. I can talk about this. I never felt better in my life, and I've just done the blood test, as you know, and my blood test has also never been better in my life, and I feel so strong and good, and I wake up in the mornings and I'm not tired. And I promise you that last summer I felt such a burnout, and I felt like I wake up in the morning and I'm tired. I feel like I'm double speed. I feel like I'm double strength. I feel so good, and I think it's a mix of diet, of changes that I implemented since this year. Honestly, it's been really great. So maybe I can include a little bit of that in the next video, or not maybe, this is a promise. I will talk about that in the next video as well, because I think like really it's been not quite, but it has been life-changing. I feel better, I feel like I fit clothes better, but I'm healthier and I'm stronger and I'm building more muscle, and I'm trying to work on my posture and a lot of things that have been bothering me throughout my life. I'm trying to fix and figure out, so I'll talk about that in the next video a little bit more. Okay, so I'll eat, and then we need to sort out my wardrobe as well. By the way, I got my super matcha, and this one is iced. It's a spirulina, like a blue spirulina one, to add some good stuff to my, routine. Let's try it. Oh my God, it's so good. It's with coconut milk, and it's spirulina matcha, like ceremonial matcha, coconut milk. No added sugar, but a half a shot of vanilla. So it's really yummy. I also need to take my supplements, which I have not taken this morning, because today I started with so much work and so many things going on, and my phone is constantly ringing. So let's do this. A little supplement moment. So I have my Slim. I take my hair after the, I take after the gym. I like to take it in the evening with my evening meal. I take Slim in the morning, or like whatever with the first meal, or and I know I spoke about it so many times, but it genuinely helps me curb my cravings so much that I don't feel like eating bad stuff. I feel like eating good stuff that like nourish my body instead of like snacking and stuff. Sadly, I cannot reveal yet my new product, but I've been taking it for a while as well. Also been giving it for Filippo as well. So, but soon, guys, soon as well, you'll be able to find out more about the new product. In fact, I'm gonna do a little like sign up, so you guys can even sign up to be the first to know about it before anybody else. But my supplement corner, I always keep my supplements here. I have some in the kitchen. I have them everywhere. This matcha is just so good. If you come to Monaco, it's this place. Look, it's really yummy. Super matcha. I haven't been there, but it's really nice. That's the current situation. And now we need to work around here to really tidy and organize it, because I'm not gonna be able to live like this. And also, we're also gonna be packing soon-ish for another trip. So when my wardrobe is tidy and when I pack, it's so much easier to see outfits. Which, by the way, I have written a whole Substack on the topic of what to do when you have like closet full of clothes, like I do, but sometimes you have nothing to wear, and that happens because of decision fatigue and because you have so much clothes but not so many outfits, which obviously can cause a lot of issues. But that's why also like basics are great. I haven't actually shown you, but I also got, this is brand new. I don't always show you everything I get, because some of the things, not because I'm gatekeeping, but because I just think sometimes I don't want to overload you. But like, this is a cute outfit. And when you start experimenting and putting clothes on, things also become a little bit easier to remember the clothes that you have. You know what I mean? When you're wearing something then, and you're like, what would I put with this? What would I put with that? Then things become a little bit more like you think of clothes a little bit more often. But yeah, if you want to check out that Substack on how to fight the decision fatigue when it comes to outfit planning, definitely go and check it out. I stopped doing jewelry unboxings, I want to say like a year ago, maybe even more, maybe less, I'm not quite sure. I think jewelry unboxings can be a little bit tricky, and also in terms of safety, I think like, you know, it can be a little bit tricky, but I kind of have been carrying this little something. It's like really little something. It's not something big and like flashy and catchy, but it's something that I really like, and I thought maybe I can include it in this video, so maybe now is a good moment to do it. Also, if I would do an unboxing, you know, whatever, I was kind of doing them on TikTok. I don't know why, but it's quite difficult to do both YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Or if I would manage to do it, then I would do one and then not the other, etc. So here we go. This one is just for my YouTube family, because you guys do know how much I value you and how important you are to me. So this is an exclusive YouTube unboxing on something from Tiffany & Co. Now, I did this shoot for Tiffany & Co. like more than a year ago, and I tried this on and I really liked it. I mean, there were a few pieces that I really liked, but this one was beautiful. Okay, are you ready? Well, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Dun, da, da, da. This is a 16 stone ring by Tiffany, and it is yellow, gold, and platinum with diamonds and rubies. And I actually, yes, I have an emerald obsession, but I also really have such a big ruby obsession lately. And if you know much about rubies, you probably know that they're a little bit like, there's like a less of them currently. They normally come like from Burma and places like that, and since there are embargoes, etc., this beautiful red stone is getting a little bit more difficult to get, and I really, really, really love this ring. I was contemplating whether or not I should get it in emerald or I should get the ruby version, because they have both, but I really love rubies. I love emeralds too, but I don't really have much ruby jewelry. I have it on some of it, like on some of my jewelry has like a ruby stone or two, like small ruby stones or two, and this one is just so gorgeous. I'll insert some clips of close-ups as well, and I really wanted to wear it. It can fit on this finger as well, or on my pointer or index finger as we call it in the UK. So I really, really, really think it's so beautiful. And I don't see this ring around much. By the way, I just realized this is such a great spot also to sit and film videos, because I have a little chair here, like a little, I have a chair there as well, but this kind of like is quite cozy and cute. So yeah, so that's what was in here. I've been carrying it around for a while. I haven't opened it because life has been very crazy lately. Not very crazy, I just realized, like, you know, I tell you this all the time, I am an extroverted introvert, which means that technically I am an introvert. I really do re-energize when I'm alone and in quiet, sitting and peaceful time, but I am extroverted when I'm around people, and I think I'm quite a social person. I like socializing, especially with my friends, etc. Though the friends that I was with for the past week are mega extroverts and mega social butterflies. Like literally, they would go from a person to person and have like millions of conversations in a night. And I was like somehow also sucked into that, because I also go along with whatever's going on. So for a while I was just like socializing so much, even if I was kind of in this whole like extrovert week, I was just forgetting all of my things to do, because normally my brain kind of like gets organized and cleaned when I'm alone, not when I'm around a lot of people. But when I was in my 20s, I was such a social person, and I really enjoyed having a lot of social moments. But it's true that now the life has so many other things as well to take care of, like, you know, I run 2 businesses, I have several things to do, so it just gets a little bit much if I'm not anymore in my 20s. Let's just put it that way, okay? But at least I don't have a wedding to plan anymore, and that's genuinely the best thing ever. By the way, this is something so cute that we got from the wedding we were just at. It's like a little beautiful souvenir. We got like a few, but I love this one. And it's like very Sicilian, what do you call it? Like recognizably Sicilian traditional souvenir. So I really like it. And that's my current update for you guys. So a little Tiffany unboxing, impromptu. I did not plan it, but here we are. Well, thing number one is the series is so cheesy. I love the Lincoln Lawyer. I also love the kind of, what was it called? The Lucifer. I love this kind of series. And it's a Spanish series and it's called Losing Judgment. It is available in Italy. So while I was in Greece, I think I couldn't watch it. I was putting VPN on. But let me see. Perdiendo el Juicio. It's a Spanish series, like I told you, and I watch it in Spanish. Like normally, you know how you can dub it in any language, but I watch it in Spanish because I think it's actually very good for my Spanish, especially since I've started speaking Italian. When I was starting to learn Italian, I would insert Spanish words everywhere. Like I would say things like verano, because it sounds like it could be Italian word, like for summer, but it's actually estate in Italian. And pronto in Italian is actually not the same, but pronto in Espanol is like kind of soon or like quick, you know? And in Italian, completely different. So I was like mixing things up a little bit in Spanish and Italian. Also like burro, this is a very good one. In Italian, it's actually a donkey in Spanish, burro. But in Spanish, butter is mantequilla. So like I was mixing up things, like, you know, I would come to Spain now. Like at the beginning I was mixing in Spanish and Italian, but now I'm mixing Italian and Spanish. So when I went to Spain, I was asking for burro, and they were like, why do you want a donkey, honey? We're in a restaurant. What kind of donkey do you want? To bring you back, I like to learn languages and I like to do that. I'm watching now Spanish series and movies in Spanish, not in English or whatever. That's one thing that I wanted to tell you. And another thing I wanted to tell you is something that is also on my mind quite a lot. Obviously, I'm a newly married person, so I think about these things a lot, and I think about finding a partner and the right partner and how lucky, well, I feel lucky, I don't know, like you never know what life brings, right? You have to be realistic in life. And one thing I think that is an incredibly important quality in a partner, okay, for me at least, is that no matter where you bring your partner or what kind of room you leave your partner in, whether it's a work event or whether it's a trip or whatever situation occurs, and you leave your partner somewhere, knowing that your partner will be okay and that you don't have to babysit them or make sure they're like not saying something random or they're not going to be upset because you left them for 5 minutes, or that they're going to fit in, is one of the most underrated qualities in a partner ever. And I'm so happy that, like, whether I bring Filippo, I don't know, like to Serbia, or whether we are somewhere, I don't know, like where it's like all my friends or it's my work event or whatever it is, I know that that man will leave with friends, and he will leave with possibly new business partners, or he will leave with new great experience and stories. And that's one thing that I'm thinking about a lot, how grateful I am that no matter where we go, I don't actually have to like worry about him, because I know that he, especially in these social settings and things, I know this man will do well. Anyway, now we'll end this little monologue. It's gym time, ladies and gentlemen, so I just put on my LILYSILK leggings that you've seen in this video. Also my LILYSILK sports bra. I already worn it, but like for a little short. I'm gonna remove my new ring. I'm actually also gonna remove my watch because I don't need any of that in the gym. I think like when I'm working out, like ring can be quite annoying if I'm like using the machines and things like that. So that's a little bit, you know what I mean. I'm gonna put on socks, the running shoes, tie my hair. Also, to tell you something like really random, sometimes after the gym when I like sweated a little bit or strained or whatever, my skin actually looks so beautiful and glowy. It's so insane. So I don't really remove makeup before gym because I like to feel good. Also at the gym, like I like to look at myself in the mirror and feel like, okay, my skin is glowing, you know, happy with, it's good. It's a little small, like good thing for the confidence. I'm not really gonna do cardio today, just some machines, like muscle work. Filippo's just arriving home. He's gonna change. We go to the gym together as always. Hello. Do you have a surprise for me?
Surprise?
Yeah.
Which surprise?
I don't know, I just thought maybe you have a surprise for me. No? Papubi!
I'm sure you're filming. I have a surprise for you. You want to know the surprise?
Yes, careful, careful.
Here. That's the surprise.
Yes?
I'm back home.
Not too bad.
I didn't left.
Puppy, I like this surprise.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Also, baby, I tell you something. You know that electricity in Monaco is not for free. I know.
Are you trying to tell me people pay for electricity?
Yes.
It's not just
No, not for free. Crazy, no?
Yeah, crazy. I am going to put my hair up And we go out, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time during this vlog. Not for the first time since I started filming it, but yes, for the first time during this vlog. So, I'm ready, my love. I need to get a little, you know, I need to maintain my form. So, let's go. Okay, we're leaving the house. This is my outfit. I also have a hoodie because actually my gym is very air conditioned, and this is the LILYSILK one as well. So, let's go and do a nice little workout. Filippo is ready. So I wanted to update you on my gym essentials. It's earphones, cable ones are these, I like both, and the phone. And I have lip balm on my lips just because we literally arrive and we go straight to work and we leave, and that's it. And I don't need my card because I have everything I need with me. Like for the smoothie later, because we get a smoothie later, right?
Not later, before.
Before?
Yeah, of course.
Because the gym might close, like the cafe might close by the time we're done. And we like to work in the like late afternoon. If I work out in the morning, I actually am not capable, that I get so tired to proceed with the day. I'm not like one of those people that can work out at like 6 a.m. Are you, Filippo?
Nope.
Or like, you know, I like to kind of finalize the day with a workout. So that's my, and it's also very good for me to have a workout in the evening, like early evening, like around 7 or 8 p.m. because that way I can stop working. Otherwise, I don't stop working. I kind of stop working at 11 p.m. and then I go to bed, and I'm so heavily like, what do you call it, like wound up, that then I don't feel like the day was really good. But if I work out and I know what time I'm going to work out, I make sure to wrap up everything I have by that time. So I bought this vintage Chanel look and it arrived, and it was actually pictured white, but when it arrived it's light pink. And it's so funny because I ordered it to my friend Kate's address. She lives in Miami, as you guys know. And she texted me, she's like, I have good news and I have bad news, which ones do you want first? And I was like, okay, I don't know, like whatever. She's like, well, your dress has arrived, but it's not white, it's pink. And I was like, it's okay, I'll just wear it for something else. However, that's not the issue. The issue is that it's simply like too big somehow. I don't even know how, but it's too big, so I need to tailor it because I really want to wear this dress. I think it's, or whatever it is, I think it's gonna be beautiful. I'll insert pictures so you guys can see it. I need to bring that to the tailor tomorrow. I also have some other vintage goods coming soon because she's like my vintage, she's my vintage dealer basically. Kate is, you know, Filippo. And I always joke with her, she can always, like whenever she has too many packages, like too much shopping doing, she can always put my name under it and like tell her husband that it's just me doing crazy amount of shopping. Let me show you what's Monaco like today.
It's Tuesday.
No, it's Monday. Yeah, it feels like it's Saturday. It's so busy. Look how busy it is, and I can see people doing shopping, and shops are full, and the queues are huge. But that's what happens the moment we get to August. And actually, it's very funny because this is the first August. Oh, it's the first year we live in Monaco, obviously. But normally we would be these tourists, and this is kind of how we were always used to seeing Monaco, right? But now that we live here, we're like, wow, it's so busy. But it's actually just nice. Normal. It's so nice. I love when the city is alive, you know?
And also, you know, there is something about Monaco that people, when they're here, they're always in a good mood because they're here on holidays,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But, and even the people that lives here, they are always happy because
I
Monaco
agree.
is...
I can see a lot of like Hermes, orange bags people are carrying around. You know, actually what's good, Filippo, that in August not many locals are around.
You know what is nice also about the people that comes to Monaco? The people comes to Monaco to drink.
Yeah.
And it's nice. They come here.
I agree.
Thinking, oh wow. You know, I don't think they
like
come
we
here
did.
to, you know, they come here to in the same way we go to, you know, to beautiful places.
Yeah.
In the same way you go to Maldives and you're like, oh wow.
How beautiful.
You know?
Also remember when we used to come here and say like, oh wow, imagine we lived here and how beautiful, and look at the people who live here. And yeah, it's...
Because we also put it out there, you know?
We really are.
And that's how the universe works. It didn't come for free. Just because we said, hey, Oh my God, Monaco is so beautiful. We loved it. We worked for it. We still working hard for it because this is just the beginning. But that's what you have to do. You
Yeah.
see something you like, you say you want it, you love it, and you work
You
for
put it out there, and
That's it.
I think like also there is a little bit of a. Sometimes people are scared to dream and say like this is what I want because they're worried that they're gonna disappoint themselves if they don't achieve it in a way. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's scary to admit the big dreams.
It's scary if
to
you are
ourselves.
if you are afraid to fail. If for you failing is an option, then everything is easier. For us, failing is always an option.
It's not an option.
It is. It is. We failed. I failed so many times.
Yeah.
I
same,
failed. I
same.
failed. I stand up.
I think that's more like confidence.
It is. It is confident. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that if you're not afraid of failing,
Yeah,
then go for it. And if you fail, you know what?
it's okay.
That's it. You start again and then you think
I
next
also
day.
think so. I also like, I never judge like when people tell me a story, oh, and then I failed and I didn't succeed. I never ever judge that. But what I do judge, I'm sorry to admit, but I'm only a human, so I do judge sometimes some things, even though I really try hard not to judge. What I judge is people not trying or not doing anything.
And let
Just
me
the kind
tell
of
you-
letting days go by.
And let me tell you something even more. You know, the big companies, they don't like to read CVs of people that always succeed. Because people that always succeed, they don't have the skill to get back or to deal with problems. You know, if you fail in the CV, put it. Because people, you know, big companies, they like to see that you fail, basically.
And you bounce back. I think it's a matter of like also company. It depends really. I like to see a lot of personality. I think I spoke to you already about this.
Can I tell you a little story? It's very quick. Can I?
Mhm.
So you all know Michael Jordan, right? MJ is like the GOAT of basketball. You know how many times they gave him the ball at the last shot to win the match,
How many?
and he didn't fail. 27. In his career, for 27 times, at the last second, the team, the Chicago Bulls, they gave him the ball to save the match.
Yeah.
He failed 27 times.
And how many did he succeed?
I don't know. Probably hundreds.
200, yeah.
I don't know. But for 26 times, he let the team down and
Yeah.
they lost. So, you know, but guess what? He is the GOAT of basketball.
I actually saw also a very interesting Roger Federer interview. Did you watch
Yeah,
it maybe?
of course.
Where he says that like, I don't know how many Grand Slams he won and stuff. But he says, but also nobody ever talks about how many I didn't win.
Yeah, but you know, there is
How
a
many
big...
matches I lost.
And I tell you what, Paolo Maldini is everybody knows Paolo Maldini is the biggest AC Milan defender, you know. And you know what he said in the interview? He said, I'm the biggest loser.
Why?
Because he lost so many finals. But he's still the number one. But you know, to lose finals, you have to go to the finals.
Yeah, yeah.
So the real losers is the one that they don't get even to the quarterfinals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you go to a final and you lose, you're still a winner. That's the thing.
That's also my vision. I think just that the losses are more highlighted the further you come in your life. But if you don't come very far and you have losses, they're not very highlighted. And that's another thing that I often speak with my friends about. Like, you know, there's always a little bit more to lose the higher you get. But yeah, also in tennis they
Yeah,
say
but look at Arena.
pressure is privilege, no?
We all know I work with Arena. You know, Arena lost some finals, but you know, Arena, she's been the number one in the world for 100 weeks in a row. You know how many years is 100 weeks
Yes, two.
at the top of the world?
That's insane.
You know what I mean? So yeah, maybe you lose a final and then you win one and then you lose one. But who cares if you
I
lose
think
a
it's
final?
very impressive.
You know?
Very, very impressive. And in fact, yeah, I mean, but she works really hard and that's at the end
Super
of the
hard.
day. I'm also very grateful to my mom because she always told me it doesn't matter what the grade you get in school, as long as I see you giving your best. Even if you get an A but you didn't even try hard to give your best, it kind of doesn't count as much as you really gave your best. And then whatever you get, and I saw you worked hard, I'll be happy with that. And I'm very grateful to her for teaching me that. Anyway, we got to the parking and we're going to the gym now.
You want this love of mine?
I love love it when I can feel my legs going up the stairs. Filippo, can you feel your legs?
No.
Well, I can feel my legs and my hips, but Filippo had to take it easy because obviously you guys know his rib. This was Filippo's first workout since he broke his rib, right?
Yes.
And you did well?
I think so.
Filippo focused on cardio, I would say.
I think so. Baby, let's go see
Wow,
the-
yes, I also want to see. Wow, it's so hot outside comparing to inside. Like a completely different climate. Baby, I stole a towel.
Huh?
I stole a towel.
Baby, we always do that. It's okay. Bring it home.
No, I'm gonna give it back. Also, like the receptionist is a Serbian girl. She's so nice, but last thing I want is to get a reputation that I steal towels at the gym. After you. No worries. So my post-workout smoothie is almond milk, vanilla protein, and half a banana, and lots of ice. Obviously I can make it myself, but I don't have a NutriBullet at home in Monaco just yet. Look at this place. Honey, this is where I live.
I was thinking the same.
Yeah?
It's impressive.
Oh my god. There's also an outdoor gym here, Filippo, look. I don't want to film people because there are people working. Wow, Poppy, guarda, la spiaggia è piena di gente.
Beautiful. You
Oh
see?
my god, it's 8 p.m. guys. Look at the sea. It's 8 p.m. Filippo.
Yeah.
I
And you know, we could
love
actually go down and
this.
jump in the sea.
One of our favorite beach restaurants
it's
is there.
Beautiful. We actually could go tonight, but it's a bit hot in the night.
Wow, look at these like kids on the ponton little thing, you see? I don't know if they're kids actually, but I think so. Such a beautiful, beautiful place. Honestly, we have one more trip that I'm very excited for, by the way. But then when we come back, this is gonna be our rest of the summer, and it just is like, when you live here, it's kind of like you live on a holiday. I don't know how to explain it, but it's wonderful. And I love beaches like these that feel very, very real, you know, where you just put like a towel on the sand, and then you know this Filippo trend. I don't know if you grew up like this, but when you leave like your wallet while you go to swim, you cover it with a towel.
Very beautiful.
And then you think nobody's gonna steal it. To be honest, when I was a teenager, I had my phone stolen on the beach in my hometown. We don't have like sea, but we have strand, which is like a beach. Look at this post-workout glow. I love it. Okay, so now part of our routine after workout is supermarket. Is that correct, Filippo?
Yeah, before they close.
Yeah, I hope we're gonna make it. Are we gonna make it? Yeah, we have 22 minutes.
Yeah.
And we usually buy watermelon. Are we buying watermelon?
So we buy pane carazao. We buy watermelon. We buying salad. We buying.
Kefir. I don't know, maybe we have kefir.
No, we don't. We buy kefir. We buy insalatina. We buy cherry tomatoes. We buy.
Yeah, you guys will see. I'll bring you to the supermarket. It's our favorite supermarket. Also, one thing to note is that I've never been more times in supermarket than since we moved to Monaco.
And do you like it?
I mean, I like the supermarket, so it's okay. Otherwise, like, it's not like my favorite activity. But it's better. It's okay. I can manage, you know?
Are you coming? Prendi questo, Poppy.
Quale? Let's go. This is the supermarket. Okay, if I had to rank fruits in my favorite fruit order, it would be nectarines first. Then it would be probably raspberries, but like fresh and also from Serbia. They're so good. And then, guys, I love figs so much. I'm gonna get some figs now, even though I'm going to Turkey in a bit, and they have such good figs. This is pane carazao, by the way. It's like these crackers that we love. Avocado, yeah, why not? Do we have just like one or two? Maybe, I I don't know, do you want avocado?
What? No.
Oh my god, I love this. Where is it?
Is it the Emmental or
No, it wasn't the Emmental, no.
which one was it?
I thought it was provolone.
Maybe it's.
Shall we try this? Emmental.
Emmental is Emmental. Baby.
This is with the holes, and it was not the one with the holes. It was
Like this.
it was provolone, and it's so yummy. But I don't have it because I guess it's like depends on the.
Emmental.
I got Filippo addicted to this. Do you want one or two, Filippo? Okay. These are my favorite gummy sweets, but I'm not gonna take any now. We now eat ice cream as a dessert, I think, more than anything else. Okay guys, I didn't get in the shower. I'm jumping in the shower. We just got home, unpacked the groceries. I'm jumping in the shower, but before I want to tell you, we got a rail today. And you're probably thinking, Tamara, with all that closet space, what is the rail for? But actually the rail is for, I'll tell you, when I'm planning outfits, when I'm packing outfits, and when I want to put on it things that, for example, like things I want to shoot, things that I don't want to get like stuck in the closet. I anyway need to organize the closet, and I know I said that earlier in this video, which we haven't done. But what I mean by that, currently it's a little bit like jackets, more jackets, dresses, more dresses, jackets, and vests and shirts, and then more shirts, and then dresses and more jackets and random skirts and pants. And I don't even know what this is, but it's not really how I would like it to be. It's quite like actually not at all how I would like it to be. So here we have the lots of different things that I'm planning outfits for. Wait, I'm gonna show you in the next video because I've already shown you so many different things in this video and I don't want to confuse you. I know I said this before, but I actually love this workout kit because it's so easy to get into, and I really cannot stand the workout like outfits and things that you cannot, like, it's so difficult to put them on. You know, like when the leggings are so tight, it rips half of your skin off. That's my worst. Okay, so yeah, I really love this. I mean, obviously now it's gonna go straight in the wash. But anyway, I'm doing laundry, and that's another thing. You guys know I'm not really like someone who enjoys doing house chores, let's say, or I cannot cook and stuff. But laundry, I enjoy that. I find that therapeutic, and I think we are just very different. I mean, I don't do it also. I would be lying if I wouldn't tell you that I have a lot of help as well at home. And I don't lie to you guys. I would hate you to think of me something that I'm not, or that I'm trying to be like implying these things. I think each woman should do whatever she wants, and I know for a fact that every woman is doing their absolute best they can. So I don't understand why as society sometimes we try to kind of make a stigma around getting help at home or help with your children, or kind of shaming each other for this. I think that's so, like, what is this, medieval times? Like, are we in like like, I don't understand. If women would just, like, you know, support each other a little bit more, we would rule the world. Let me tell you that much for sure. Also, by the way, I don't know if you saw in my previous video, but I had my nails done by Sarah, who was at Kate's wedding, and it was so beautiful. And it's actually cat eye. Can you see that it's cat eye? I don't know if the light is a little bit weird. I'll insert a picture maybe, or a little clip where you can see it better, and I'm really loving it. I never thought I would like cat eye, but this is like a very light, it looks like silk nails more than cat eye, you see? And they're kind of nude, but not pinkish nude. I normally have like pinkish nude, but this is like nude. Okay, I'm gonna go in the shower. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Tonight I'm gonna do a face mask, like a sheet face mask, an LED mask. I'm gonna do like so much good stuff when I go to bed. So now is the time for us to say goodbye to each other until the next vlog. And in the next vlog, I'm gonna show you all of those things in that room there. And I know I promised I'm gonna talk about my, I wouldn't call it a fitness journey, but like healthier than ever body journey, and kind of achieving my bridal body. I think it's gonna be in the next video, we'll see. I'll figure everything out tomorrow as we go, you know. I wanted to say thank you so much for watching this one. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but look, your girl like really worked out today, and I love when I see like that my shoulders are getting like strong, you know. That's my best, because my posture was something that I'm really like trying to fix. And it's not even the posture, it's not that my back is like this, it's not that my back is the problem, it's my shoulders. My shoulders are curving inside, so I am now trying to make them curve less, you know, because when your shoulders curve inside, there's nothing you can do. It's not like your back is crooked, it's that your shoulders are curved. So that's a whole other story. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in and sticking around. I really appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Also, Filippo just got on the phone, so this is my perfect cue to wrap this vlog up. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.